Chapter 2 test review, problem number 12. We have the formula for a square footing. S is equal to 12 times the square root of W over B. And I'm looking for B. So the first thing I'm going to do is divide both sides by 12. I'm going to divide this side by 12. I'm going to divide this side by 12. Okay, when I divide the right side by 12, these guys drop out, leaving me with S over 12 is equal to the square root of WB. Now I'm going to go ahead and square both sides in order to take this off. Square this side. Square that side. This undoes that, leaving me with just W over B. Finally, I want to get to the B. I'm going to multiply both sides by B. And that makes the B's drop out. And let me clean this up just a little bit. I'm off the page. S over 12 squared is equal to W. And finally, this guy's got to go because I'm after B. So I'm going to divide this side by S over 12 squared. I'm going to do the same thing over here. They're gone here, leaving me with B is equal to W, not B, W over S over 12 squared. Now, the truth is that's not a very pretty presentation, but for our purposes, it's good enough. Okay, let's do number 13. Capacitor formula, reactance offered by a capacitor in electronics, that formula. So I have X is equal to 1 over 2 pi. We've dealt with this guy before, C, and I'm going for baby F. Baby F. Okay, how about, well, we're going to make this really easy. In order to get him, I'm after this fellow right here. Don't like him in that location. Let's multiply both sides by baby F. So I have this side times little f, and I have this side times little f. And you can see they drop out over here, and I'm liking that. And there he is over there. And let me just do a little bit of cleanup here. 1 over 2 pi c. All I have to do now is divide both sides by x. And I've showed you this once before. When you divide and you already have a fraction over here, this x is going to end up right down there. And I'll tell you what, just for the heck of it, I'm going to go ahead and just put in some extra steps so that you can actually see that that is true. I'm not just making things up. Okay, so if I divide this side by x, for sure he's gone. And I'm going to show you what happens when I divide this side by f. Okay, and I'm going to make him look like a fraction. Well, what do we do when we have a division of fractions? The first guy stays the same. This becomes multiplication, and I invert the second fella. And look at, he ends up right down there. Oh, he ends up, I got the wrong letter going in there. Kathy. So we're just going to take that f out and put in an x. Divide by x, divide by x. Okay, now I'm going to put this back together. Just a second, I'm almost done with this video. Over 2 pi rx. Okay, and I'll save the last two problems for the last video. Let's see, could you see that? There. 1 over 2 pi rx. Okay.